Yeah, you're live on YouTube. Don't be like that, Leia. Don't you want to see your audience, Leia? They want to see you, pretty girl. How about I go over here? Is that better? Kind of like right next to the AC, though. I'm sure the audio is just like picking up the AC vent. I know you're annoyed with me. I'm sorry, pretty girl. I'm sorry. Everyone just ignore all this husky fur that has accumulated in my house. How we doing? How's everybody holding up? We got RE Trains. We got Marie. We got Mom's the Boss. We got Blue Phoenix. We got Native Texan. We got Claire. We got Slayer Gamer. We got Lily. We got Jules. We got Jessica. The gang's all here. How's everybody holding up? Guys, I'm right next to like the AC vent, and I'm sure that the mic is picking that up. So I apologize for that just kind of background hum that's happening. Headed to bed. I refuse to allow that. You have to stay up with us. No, it's okay. I understand. Go get some sleep. Can't hear it, but okay. Well, that's great. If you can't hear it, that's great. She's doing okay, Mom's the Boss. She's very, for those of you who don't know, Leia had an x-ray earlier today. So I dropped her off this morning to get her x-ray, and she had to be sedated for it. She wasn't like put under, but she was sedated, and she's just still out of it. So she's particularly annoyed with me today. So this is kind of it. I'm not going to get too close. I'm just going to let her chill and unwind. So, how are you guys doing? More importantly, fill me in. What's new with you? Yeah, she's a little loopy. She's just like not herself right now. Hey, Stormy. She has eaten very little. She has eaten very little, Mom's the Boss. She had a couple of, she just had a couple of treats. That was all she wanted. I gave her a dental chew. She didn't want to eat it. I gave her this turkey tendon. Clearly, she didn't want to eat it. No, Star Ruby, I'm not gonna sing to her. I'm sorry. Like she's just really out of it today. So I don't wanna push it. I don't wanna do anything that could be like potentially aggravate her. So Archer's here. Archer's out on the deck. We can go hang out with Archer in a minute. Actually, we should probably hang out with Archer first because the sun's gonna set in like 20 minutes. So while he's out on the deck, we should kind of take advantage of the light before it completely disappears. Actually, less. The sun's gonna set in 13 minutes. So, humbug. It's actually very cold out here. I'm quite chilly. Huh, mister? The people wanted to see you, Archer. People wanted to see you. Any more dog bones on your neighbor's roof? No, outsider. But actually, like last week, they had someone come and like clean up their roof. So I assume whatever was up there, they took care of. No, Leia will be incredibly sharky with me, Lisa. Sharkier than normal, actually. So, 2:23 a.m. in the UK, and was telling myself I must go to sleep. Then the live notification came up. Guess I'm not sleeping. No, go to sleep. It's really okay. These will live on as VODs. It's all right. Suswicoin, CP boy, you were correct. Also, your name's super fun to say. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it somehow. He is being very sweet to Leia. I didn't get video of when they reunited at the vet's office because there were other dogs around. It was just like a lot. But he immediately went up to her and like started kissing her face. It was really cute. Mads, yes, both Archer and Leia are purebred huskies. Yeah. Oh, I did good pronouncing it, says Suswicoin. Thank you. Have your huskies ever brought back live critters? No. That is not a thing that happened. That sounds like my hell with the opossum, Charlie. Good luck with that. Mom's the boss with a $4 super chat. Thank you. That's a cool GIF. I like that GIF. That's so cool. Thank you, Mom's the boss. Forevermore says, yay, made it to the video. You did. Purebred. Purebred. Did I say purebreded? Sorry, Blue Phoenix. I'm sleepy today. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. So I apologize for misspeaking. The ultimate YouTuber says, I was trying to update my watch and now it won't boot. I am now Sag. Good. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you ever post the video of Archer when he was loopy in the car and his head droops? No, I didn't. I didn't post that video. Yeah, that video, it exists on my phone and it exists in your memory, and that's it. You know, I don't know how many of you were on the Twitch stream earlier today, but the X-ray was pretty quick. I dropped her off at 8:15, and they called me at like 11:45 with the results. So Shiori, nothing happened to Leia. It's just that 2 years ago she had a TPLO surgery on her hind left knee or left hind knee. I think left hind. When that happened, her CCL tendon completely snapped. In this case, for the last year or so, her right hind knee has been going, and it finally kind of hit the fan about a week and a half ago when I took her to the dog park, and then she didn't jump over fences or anything like that. She just ran around and played, and then for 24 hours afterwards, she wouldn't put on any weight on her leg, and it's just kind of accelerated. So I had an appointment, a consultation with the surgeon yesterday. He was like, I can't really tell if anything's going on. It seems like it is, but I can't tell. Let's get an x-ray. She had an x-ray today, and that basically confirmed that she needs the TPLO surgery on her right knee. So I know we're going to do the surgery. I think it's going to be late October, early November, so sometime in the next month. Yeah, that's it. So she's going to be getting knee surgery soon. It was Leia. Archer's not had any knee surgery. So, yeah. I did know that. Azir, how do I pronounce your first name? I wanted to say Asia, but that's obviously a W. Vicaro, did you know that about 60% of dogs that have had a torn CCL on one side will need to go through it on the other side? Yes, I did know that. Yeah, I mean, they told me that the first time. Sister Can said, I had a service dog that had to retire early due to hip dysplasia. Her hip kept popping in and out of joint constantly. These poor furballs. Oh my God, that sounds awful. I can't imagine. Sweet girl. I hope she has a speedy recovery. Thank you, Sin. You're going to have to carry her to her fountain for a while after surgery. Well, the first 2 weeks is the worst. The first 2 weeks is absolutely the worst because it's Nexie from Twitch. Okay, that does help. Thank you, Nexie. Because she can't walk. So for 2 weeks, all I can do is take her out front to pee. She's not allowed to go up and down these steps or anything like that. So actually, from her first TPLO surgery, she developed a habit at night where I put the leash on her and take her out front to pee. And that has persisted through today, where she just never got out of the habit. So now she just learned after her first surgery, hey, if I need to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I will wake Dad up and he will take me, rather than me walking down the steps and going into the yard. So, yeah. We went through this a few years ago. Ours bounced back fine. I know Leia will too. Yeah, Birdleaf. I'm not uh I'm not super concerned because we've done it once already and that's good. Like I know exactly what the recovery will look like. I know exactly what to expect. I know that it is the right decision because she's already gone through it once, but I hate putting her through it. You know, she still has to go through it. And that the like not understanding what's happening and the limits on her exercise and things like that. It's just really hard on her. Well, Archer goes on the walks, Lagoon. He does, but he doesn't want to walk very far without Leia. So we only ever, when Leia had her first surgery, we only went for a couple of blocks. So she does, Lisa. She does go through PT. We did like 12 weeks of PT before, which is really cool. You know, she did the underwater treadmill and everything. And yeah, I mean, it really helped. The PT really, really helped, actually. Claire, that's the plan. That's the game plan. Mom's the boss. Will you still take Archer for solo walks? How does Leia do about that? Mine are also so bonded that it breaks my heart when I have to. Yeah, I will take Archer on solo walks because you know he still needs his exercise. I think I'm not sure what I would do honestly, because when Leia had her TPLS surgery last time, my wife was working from home. And so it was easy because like there was always someone home, but now my wife has a different job and she has to go into the office. So I think what I'll do is literally just like wait for my wife to come home in the evenings and then I'll walk Archer. So I'll be walking Archer at night while Leia is recovering from her TPLO surgery. Well, Chef Baker, you say that hopefully Archer doesn't have something else. But he needs a root canal. He's getting a root canal in December. Well, I think he's going to see the dentist in December. But yeah. I don't know how much that's going to cost me. I think it'll be like $3,000. That's what I think it's going to be. But yeah, Leia's very good with the meds. Mom's the boss. She is. So she's got Adequan, which is an injection, and then the pills are the easiest thing in the world to give her. She just takes them. Kiki says hi. I say hi back, Kiki. He's often mentioned how surprised people are that he's married. Yeah, people are very surprised by that. Blade Wolf says, wait, you're married? I mean, again, apparently. I have no idea if that's true or not. I've seen all of my videos. I have seen no evidence of a wife. Yes, we do have pet insurance. Pet insurance does cover some of it. I never know what pet insurance is going to cover until I submit the bill. The way it works is like you have to pay for everything first, and then you submit the bill, and then they'll reimburse you for a percentage of it. Usually, in my experience, it nets out to around half. So around half of whatever it costs is what it ends up being. Skriz says, it came to little surprise to me that you're married. Well, yeah, I know. I vibe deeply unlovable. I vibe unlovable incel. I get it. I understand that. Sorry to disappoint. Katrina Keith says, if Archer is not eating, Archer is waiting to eat. You're kind of not wrong about that. Although I will say this, Katrina. He is still like very food motivated, but he's gotten pickier as he's grown. He's gotten a lot pickier, like in the last like year and a half, 2 years. So, yeah. He used to be like not picky at all. But now Archer and Leia are on like completely different feeding schedules. I mean, I put out breakfast and dinner at the same time, but like the reason why you haven't seen many videos of me putting out dinner for Archer is because he's not around. He doesn't care. He'll eat when he wants to eat. So he's just on a weird schedule. Wow, Jonathan, stop talking bad about my friend. Okay, that's fair. Thank you. I appreciate you. Stacy says, you do realize that you're a hot dude that attracts his own fans, right? I guess. If you say so, Stacy. Thank you for the compliment. I'll take the compliment. Thank you. Claire says you can also use a soft belt underneath her hips to raise her hind legs. Like a sling. Yeah. I mean, we have a pretty good system for the first 2 weeks. Really, the biggest problem is the first 2 weeks. Because that's where she's, like, not allowed to walk at all. After that, we can go kind of, like, around the block sort of thing. The problem is she wants to go on her, like, 7-mile walks when she's in her recovery period, which we absolutely cannot do. You know, one of the things the surgeon did say, he actually said this yesterday when he was, no, I think he said it today. I think he said it today after she was sedated, and he gave her, like, a more thorough examination. He was like, it's very clear that the leg that is having the issues now has atrophied compared to the other one. And that's a telltale sign that they're, like, using it less, putting less weight on it because it's bothering them. So, yeah. I do want to clarify that I was not surprised to hear that you were married. You have a quirkiness that any woman would fall in love with. Yeah, it's true. It's Chris. Guilty as charged. I'm not going to fight you on that. I'm not even going to be humble about it. That's accurate. A lot of people are scared to tell the truth these days, but not you. You stepped right up to the mic, and you shouted it from the rooftops. You might not be comfortable with the word hero, but I am. So quirky. Thank you, Stormy. Not to go off, how's your fantasy team doing? Not great. Bling it on creations. Not great at all. Actually, I do this every time. I start reading your name, and I get to the end of it, and I'm like, I need to just call her Cynthia. I'm sorry, I keep doing this every single time. Do you have a cute decorative cone for her to wear after her surgery? No, I don't. I don't. Kind of just put whatever cone on they tell me to put on her. She's very good about not, like, licking her wounds, though, but she will be wearing a cone. Yeah, or, like, an inflatable collar or something like that. What happened to Leia that required an x-ray? Quick version, Grayson, is that she needs TBLO surgery. Nothing happened. It's just, it's time. Her knee has degraded to the point where, you know, she needs it. I'm a fan of your top 5. I know it's a lot of work for you. Thanks for doing it. No, thank you, Lisa. I really want to do one this week. I just don't think I'm going to have the time because I haven't recorded it yet. And basically, I have to record it and edit it. I can't speak today. Record it and edit it. Basically between, like, tonight and Friday morning. And I just kind of don't think I'm going to have the time to do that. What do you think, Bug? Emma says, I just woke up, but Archer is making me sleepy. Yeah, sorry. He's just snoozing. I think he's dreaming right now, actually. His hind legs are twitching a little bit. Look at his little toes. Look at his little toes go. Hey, Chris. I didn't see you come in. I've never done Halloween costumes for them, Stacy, but I really want to this year. I actually want to make a video about it. But again, it's about finding the time. So, we'll see. We'll see. GT Sorebust, Leia is 7, and Archer is 6. Oh yeah, he's definitely dreaming of turkey tendons. She would look especially cute in a flower cone, Jessica. You're not wrong. You know, Schmantis, Archer never really barks either. I mean, he does sometimes, but, like, he's pretty quiet for a husky. Raj, that's not a bad idea. I should probably get them, like, seasonal bandanas. Yeah, Leia will... J9, Leia will wear stuff. I can put, like, a shirt on her. I've done that before. A friend of mine got them hockey jerseys a while ago, and they will wear those. I just don't put them on them because they don't need them. Like, they never get cold. And, yeah, they look cute in them, but they never get cold, so it doesn't serve, like, a huge practical purpose. But they hate things on their head. They won't wear anything on their head. So, like, no antlers or anything like that. My husky Nira only howls if I talk to her through our Ring camera. That's really cute, Hallie. That's so cute. I love your pups. They remind me of my husky Malamute Chinook, who lived to 12. He never barked, but he softly howled with the sirens. That's so cute, Heidi. I'm so sorry for your loss. 12 is a long time, but still, like, it's never easy. Also, not to spam, but if you missed my message earlier, I would love to know that I have named sibling characters in the story I'm writing, Archer and Leia. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, I love that. Thank you for telling me. KACD Cubby, Leia's vet visit went okay. She had an x-ray today. She needs knee surgery. That's the quick version. It's my first time tuning in, and I'm so glad I did. We're huge fans of you and your pups. We have 3 of our own who choose to howl when the fire alarm or landline phone goes off. That's awesome, River VA. Are you a voiceover artist, River? And thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you're here too. KCD Cubby says, I'm praying for y'all. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. I named my cat after your Leia. She is very cute. Spider Chew. I love that. Look at him stretching. Everyone shut up. He's stretching. He's such a good boy, Bug. Always thought I'd like to get another Shiba and Husky siblings. Oh, that would be cute. Yeah, that would be cute. Yeah. Sorry, Sarah. They're not gonna... Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning. Oh, excuse me. He's making me tired. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to get them to perform tonight. They've had a stressful day. Yeah. I was doing that as a side gig and was in something small a while ago, but I'm going for vet tech, and he stretches just like your youngest. What were you in? Link your IMDb in the chat right now. I'm not gonna put you on the spot like that. I mean, I guess I just did. You don't have to. But I just think that's cool. I think that's neat. And you should too. Yes, I was able to get a hold of the dental specialist. The earliest they can see him is December 5th. So Archer will not see him until December 5th, unfortunately. We have a Great Pyrenees named Fiona. She's a big bruiser of a girl and has big Leia energy. I love that. I love that. Chris is right. Discord.gg/Siberian Derpskis. Everyone should join the free-to-join Discord server, the Siberian Derpscord. What was Archer's reaction when Leia came back home? Well, he went with me to pick her up. So when we got her from the vet, he kissed her face. It was really cute. I didn't get video of it. I'm sorry. It was just there was too much going on. There were too many dogs there for me to film and do all of that at the same time. How long does Leia have to stay off her leg after surgery? Poor little girl. Stay off it? Not long. Like, she can put weight on it, like, almost immediately, but she won't want to because it's in so much pain. But basically, she can't walk. She can't go on walks, I should say, for 2 weeks. For, like, 2 weeks, all she's allowed to do is go out front to pee. Look at him stretching. Archer, you're such a good stretchist, Bug. He's doing the hand thing. Oh, shut up, Archer. You spoil us. You spoil us. Oh, he's annoyed. He hates it when I touch his balls. Never mind, I forgot I'm still 17, LMAO. Sorry. Yeah, it is an 18-plus server. It's not, like, filled with degenerates. There's not, like, porn or anything on there. But I'd rather like, offend a 17-year-old than, like, empower predators, if that makes sense. So, sorry. Stormy says, I miss him and Leia. Thanks, Stormy. Yeah, Stormy got to meet Archer and Leia in person. at a brewery, and they really were not well behaved at all. Not even a little bit, were you, Bug? Nuh-uh, you weren't. You weren't, mister. Can I get a high five? Archer, the people want to see a high five. Archer, you know how to high five. Archer, high five. Oh, good boy. Good boy, Bug. I think that deserves a treat. All right, everyone, watch Archer for a second while I grab him a treat. Just one moment, please. You're in charge while I'm gone. Here you go, handsome. Here you go, mister. You earned that treat. Good boy. Good boy, Bug. You're such a good boy. Isn't that good? It's like a freeze-dried pork belly. Good boy, Archer. Cece says, hi, Jonathan. How are you doing? It's Cece. I'm doing great, Cece. Thank you for asking. Are you serious, Raj? That's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's so cute. Where's his piggy? It's right there. That's his piggy right there. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Cece. Cece just got married. That's incredible. Have Leia and Simba ever had a play date? You know, they've not. They've not. Where's the hedgehog? I don't know where the hedgehog is. I don't see it at present. It's either in the living room or the bedroom. What's the temp? Cold. It's in the 50s Fahrenheit. It's probably like 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Your house is lovely, by the way. Thank you. It is lovely. It's very dirty. It's very dirty. Burnt the legendary taco just joined at the Lord of the Derp member level. Thank you so much. I have not scheduled the Derp Lord happy hour for this month yet, but I will. I will not be quiet about that when I schedule it. Hi, Archer. Hi, handsome boy, Archer. You're the handsomest boy. I think it's going to be Friday the 24th of October, but don't quote me on that just yet. I will announce it. What, Bug? I only brought out 2 pieces. I gave them both to you. You ate them both. You ate them both, Archer. Yeah, you ate them. What is it? Oh, what? You want more? You want more? Archer. Archer, you glutton. You glutton, Archer. Do you want a turkey tendon? Okay, let's go get a turkey tendon, Bug. Let's get a turkey tendon, mister. Look at that stretch. He's such a good stretchist. Come on, Bug. Yeah, come on. Let's go get a turkey tendon. Oh, you want me to bring it to you? Okay, sit. Archer, sit. Good boy. Wait here. Stay. Okay. They're gonna watch you, Archer, so don't move for them, okay? You gotta stay right here. Chat, you guys are in charge while I'm gone. Give me 2 seconds. Stay, Archer. Good boy. Wait. 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 Good boy, you did very good. I'm very proud of you. I love you. He's such a good boy. Yeah, his little, like, I'm hungry stampies are my favorite. People want to see you eat your turkey tendon, Bug. Archer, the bestest archers ever. I agree, Cubby. Do you ever have to carry him for any reason? You know, Mom's the Boss, when we first got the new car, I did have to lift him to put him in it, and he yelped. He really doesn't like being picked up. I mean, he's light enough. I can pick him up just fine. It's just like, it really hurts him. I think because of his IVDD, his disc condition. So, yeah. I don't think they've ever dropped one between the planks. I don't think so. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Those tendons look good as wonk. I don't know what that means. I would eat that if I had access to one, which is part of the reason I can't be trusted to wander a store by myself. Thank you for sharing. He just inhales the turkey tendon. Yeah, he really does. I love when animals put their paw down to hold something down. Yeah, me too, Chef Baker. Perfectly Damned, they are the best puppers with a $5 super chat. Burnt the Legendary Taco with a, is that $2 super chat? I'm not sure what denomination that is. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. I've just never seen that before. Give Leia all me love. Hope all is okay. It is okay. Thank you, Burnt the Legendary Taco. And you just subbed at the Derp Lord member? You didn't have to do that. Are you hungry? Do you want another one? Okay, well, you know the score. You got to sit. Archer. Good boy. Okay. Now you wait here. Chat's in charge, okay? While I bring you one, okay? Wait. Chat, you gotta watch him. Wait. Archer the Bug, you're a very handsome man, and I love you more than anything. Good boy. It just makes him so happy. It just makes him so happy. He does have a wide sploot, Paul. You are correct. Stormy says, I picked some tendons up when I was there, and the boys are obsessed with them. Jerry Ramey, welcome to Discord, Derp. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Well, I'm not done thanking Jerry. Jerry, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube channel member. I really appreciate it. That's very sweet of you. And yeah, join the Discord server and join the subscriber only channel. You earned it. Is your wife as obsessed with the Huskies as you are, or does she think you're crazy? No, she is. She is as obsessed. Actually, Leia is like obsessed with my wife. They both are. They both have a really special relationship. Like, Archer's favorite time of day is when I get out of bed, and then he jumps in and takes my spot and just sleeps with my wife until she gets up. That is his favorite time of day. He loves it. He gets so excited when I get out of bed, so he can jump up there and take my spot. Isn't that right, Bug? Is that why Archer was crying at the half marathon? Well, it was really Leia who was crying. Maybe Archer was crying. I can't really remember. But yes, Leia was losing her mind at the half marathon. I have what would be a viral video on my phone that I filmed this weekend at the half marathon when my wife ran past us and Leia saw her. And Leia started screaming at the top of her lungs. Screaming at the top of her lungs. And trying to get me to chase down the pack of runners so that she could join her mom. Screaming. Mine just take my whole bed. And I'm at the recliner. That's really cute, Mom's the Boss. That's really cute. You good boy, Bug. You are such a good boy. Are you still hungry? Are you serious right now, Archer? Archer. 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 Don't punch chat. They're on your side. They want me to feed you. Okay, you gotta sit. You gotta sit, bug. Archer, if you want another turkey tendon, you have to sit. This is not extortion. You are a very well-fed husky. Okay, good boy. Now you're gonna wait right there. Chat's gonna watch you. Okay? Just wait, chat. I'll be right back. I'm sorry I keep imposing on you like this. Thank you. Thank you for watching, by the way. Wait, Archer. Archer the Bug, you are a very handsome man, and I love you more than anything. Good boy. There you go. What are you doing on the coffee table, Archer? What is he doing on the coffee table? He's such a ridiculous creature. You're so ridiculous, Archer. Has anyone ever told you that? Dang. Okay, Archer. I'll give you some of my fries. Thank you, Marie. Can we get some bed pounces? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Take care, River. Thanks for hanging out. I will give the pups love from you. Leia claims the couch. I claim the table. Oh, you're not wrong. That probably is part of the thought process. Will he try to take Leia's spot on the couch? No, he does like to sleep there. But he's only ever been in this spot twice ever. Okay, Archer, we're going to go bother Leia for a bit, okay? Because we bothered you quite a bit. And the sun has officially set here in Seattle. So, we're going to go bother your sister. Go boy, Bug. I love you. Okay, let's go find Leia, who hasn't moved from her previous position. Have you, Leia, butt? Hi, beautiful husky dog. Hi, beautiful girl, Leia. Don't be annoyed with me, Leia. Don't be annoyed with me. Matt Gannon says, whoa, live huskies. Damn right, Matt. Welcome to the party. Mighty Sarah says, are you familiar with Kiosh the stunt dog? He used to knock sofa cushions off, too. It makes me think it's a husky thing. I do. I am familiar with Key, and was very sad to hear of his passing earlier this year. Are you keeping up with the Mariners? Tangentially. I haven't watched anything, but, I don't really follow baseball anymore. I used to follow it pretty closely, but that was years ago. Honestly, just a time thing. Just my brain can only keep track of so much, and I just don't follow sports anymore. So, yeah. You can see, we just talked about Archer. You can see him on the couch outside, deciding if it is now his domain. Try to move the cat. There you go. Now you can see both huskies. Ooh, I figured out how to like alive. Thank you, Venus. Oh, welcome to the party, Venus. I normally see you in TikTok lives. Thanks for joining the YouTube live. Why is he still there? I'm sobbing. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been streaming on TikTok as much because it doesn't save the lives. And I mean, I have a much bigger audience on TikTok, so I should stream there. But I like that it saves them all as VODs here on YouTube. Will Archer paw the window like Leia usually does? Yeah. Oh yeah, he does that every single day. I don't get it on I don't get it on video that often, but he does it every single day. Please bring her stuffies to cuddle while she's loopy. No, honestly, Jessica, this is just like as close as I'm gonna get right now, because she will get annoyed with me if I get closer. She's not gonna bite me or anything like that. She's annoyed with me. So, yeah. I'm trying to respect how loopy she is. What the hell? Rose with a $50 super chat? You did not have to do that, Rose. Thank you so much. Give my best to Leia. I will, Rose. Leia, Rose sends their best. Will you walk them tonight? I will walk them tonight, Moms to Boss. I will probably walk them as soon as this live is done. I want to go for at least an hour. So I'm going to go for at least 20 more minutes. And then I'll take them for a walk. I will do my normal Instagram story thing, but, you know, it's dark out. So I don't know how great the content's going to be. Yeah. Wait, you play games too? Yeah, Chupa thingy. I play games. I stream. Susan Danielle with a 20-pound super chat. Hope the Huskies are okay after their long day, especially Leia. Thank you so much, Susan. You guys, thank you. I don't deserve you. Rose equals legend. Damn right, Spooky. You nailed it. Thank you, Stormy linked the Twitch chat. Yeah, guys. I listen. I am making a video about it. There will be a video that I post this week, but on Tuesday, October 21st, I'm gonna be on the Twitch front page from 8 a.m. Pacific until 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 3 p.m. UTC until 11 p.m. UTC. On Tuesday, October 21st. So I will be doing a giveaway. I'm going to go pick up some canvases. And I don't know if you've ever seen those videos of dogs who like make paintings where like you get a canvas, right? You get like a square canvas like that. And you like squirt on like little dots of paint. And you stick it in a freezer bag, and you have peanut butter smeared on the outside of the freezer bag, and then you put it in front of a dog, and they'll lick the peanut butter, and it will paint the canvas. So anyway, I'm doing a giveaway where we're giving away at least one of those, and then if we hit certain follower goals, like right now I have just shy of 6,000 followers on Twitch. If we hit 7,000, I'll add another. If we hit 8,000, I'll add another, so on and so forth. And yeah, and it's free to enter the contest. We'll do a drawing, and winners get to pick which husky they would like to make their painting and what colors they want to use. So that's the game plan. You stop that right now. Nobody show up, please. I need to win that, please and thank you. I will also include, it won't be on the canvas, but I will include cards, like cards probably about that big, which I guess, I don't know if you know how big my hands are. I don't know how big the cards are. They're around that big. Smaller than a postcard, bigger than a Post-it note, that have the Huskies' paw prints on them. So you'll get one Archer paw print, you'll get one Leia paw print, in addition to the canvas. Love from Buffalo, New York. I love that you used the husky emoji for the O's, Cubby. I love that. Venus says, they're all mine. Back away, away, you fools. 4x6? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. Bigger than business cards. I don't think their paws would fit on a business card. Certainly not Archer's. So anyway, that's the game plan. I still have to like set up the contest thing. I'm making the promo video, so I'm not going to be shy about it. I'll put it on blast on every platform. Every platform being TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah. Can Archer and Leia do a demonstration? Well, I am gonna record them making it and like have it part of a video. Will it be available to people in Canada? Amy, it'll be available to people anywhere because I will mail it to whatever address you tell me to mail it to anywhere in the world. Cubby asks, have you ever had a photographer take pics of you and your wife and the Huskies? No, we've never done that, actually. Kind of want to. Archer will become accustomed to a soft, cozy life while Leia is unable to unalive him for 2 weeks. Listen, Jessica, I'm going to level with you. This will not stop Leia from attempting this. Wait, where do we sign up? Elizabeth, it will be on twitch.tv/Siberian Derpskis on October 21st, 2025, between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific, or 3 p.m., 11 p.m. UTC. If you're somewhere else in the world, there's the UTC time. And if you don't know what time that is for you, Google it. I've done all I can. And you will have several days' notice. I will post the contest details well ahead of time. At least like 4 to 5 days ahead of time. So, yeah. I don't know if the stream cut out for a second. My friend texted me and I accidentally tapped it. I'm just doing this on my phone. So glad I retired, so I watch it all. Yeah, I'm so jealous, Mom's the boss. Retirement sounds incredible. Are your Christmas cards Husky themed? You know, we haven't sent out Christmas cards in a really long time. I'm so excited for my new paintings. Venus, manifest it. Manifest it, Venus. Honestly, I would like love to give these out more regularly, but I don't want to commit to something I don't have the time to do. You know, Chupa thingy, thank you so much. Also the expense, like it would. I just sort of assume only like 45% of my audience is in the States. The other 55 is abroad for me. So just like odds are that someone abroad will win the giveaway. Freedom for Life says, hi, Archer. Hello from Japan. Hello from North Seattle. This is the first year I'm going to try and do Christmas cards. I'm very excited for it. Guys, I did a Christmas card. I did the best Christmas card ever. I'm not even going to lie to you. I made the best Christmas card ever. I want to show you right now. I did it like 10 years ago, before I was with my wife. And it was just me, and I did it as a bit. And everyone who got one was like, this is the greatest Christmas card I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It was the best Christmas card ever. Manders, I could show you. I know how to show you a picture of it. I can't remember if my last name was on there or not, frankly. And I just don't want to put that on blast. You could probably figure out what my last name is. You could probably do some Googling and get to the bottom of that mystery. But I don't want to make it easy for you. Also, you shouldn't care. It doesn't matter what my last name is. Don't Google it. You shouldn't care about that. Stormy says, I aspire to have only the animals on my Christmas cards. I have no idea if that will go well at all. LOL. Yeah, good luck. My Christmas card was me in like a Superman t-shirt, right? And it was done up to look like the front cover of a comic book. And there is like a jet that's exploding in the background, and I'm flying out of it, and I'm holding on to the baby Jesus. And the baby Jesus, I say to the baby Jesus, don't worry, Jesus, I've got you. And then baby Jesus says to me, but who's got you? And that was the cover of my Christmas card. Joanne Gone with a $20 super chat. Thanks for being you. No, thank you, Joanne. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. You guys have been like crazy generous tonight. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. That's fair. Mom's the boss. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for not wanting to know. It gets better. The back of the Christmas card was it was a what's the word I'm looking for? It was a Mad Libs. It was a Mad Libs was the back of the Christmas card that people could fill. You know what? Hang on a second. I'm gonna look this up and see if my name's on it. Watch Leia for me. I'll be right back. Just hang on. Sorry for making you wait. This will just take a second. Hold, please. You've got me curious now. I gotta pull this up. It's gonna take me a minute, because this was like legit 10 years ago that I did this, and I thought it was really stupid, and the stupid things are what make me laugh the most, you know. So okay, here we go. I know where to find it. Okay, I've got it pulled up here. Okay, here we go. That was much faster to find than I was expecting. Damn, I'm sorry, everyone. My last name is on here. Hang on, I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? I moved it out the way. You can't see my last name now. Hang on. Let me just make sure... Okay, all right, I will show you now. I will show you my card. Now, I'm sorry this is so janky. This is gonna be on my laptop screen. But here was my Christmas card. Hang on, and I've got this tripod going on so you can see. It says Super John, the Uncanny Xmas. 23 pages of Manger Mayhem. And yeah, the plane's blowing up in the background. So that was that. And then this is Dear Your Name. I want you to know that our relationship slash, or friendship slash familial relation is dearly important to me. I sincerely hope that your Christmas time is one filled with lots of something you like and something else you like. I, of course, will be thinking of you fondly this Christmas, especially that time we went to Place together and we enjoyed seeing that noun wearing that adjective color Christmas sweater. What a riot. We could not stop laughing. Don't you remember? I, for one, know that I will never forget. Anyway, I'm certain that I will be in your thoughts this Christmas, as I am very handsome and it is difficult not to think of me. Please send my love and Christmas wishes to name of family member slash mutual friend slash beloved pet, and let him slash her know that I wish him slash her an adjective Christmas. Until we next meet, Merry Christmas. So, yeah, that was the Christmas card I sent 10 years ago. You are welcome to steal any or all of that. Take credit for it. All of your friends will talk about how hilarious you are. You are welcome. Why was your last name on your Christmas card? Because I signed it. Like at the bottom there, I signed it. That letter. So it cost. Oh, this is way pre-marriage. This is before I met my wife. It was 10 years ago. That cost so much money to make and send, and that was like half of the joke for me. Was like, who would spend the money on this? This is very stupid. So that was half of it. Rose, you gotta stop. Another $50 super chat? Rose, please. No, for real, like stop. Like one is too much. 2? Oh my God. Just because I miss my little Shih Tzu. Hope both the kiddos get tons of treats and Leia feels better soon. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. Damn. Thank you. Guys, I don't do these lives to get Um, I don't do these lives to get money from you. I really don't. I really don't. I just do it to hang out with you. Leia's feeling better. She's demanding butt scratches right now. That's very good. That's a very good sign, Leia. That's a very good sign, Leia. That is, J9, you make that joke, but that's like exactly what happens when people spend money on me. My back starts to sweat. So it makes me deeply uncomfortable. Look at them snoozing. Archer, you look very comfortable. Guys, I'm sorry the lighting is so bad, but it is nighttime. So LMAO, the number of open screen tabs on your laptop feel like my brain, just in every direction. Yeah, you have no idea, Cynthia. And I actually have 2 windows full of tabs like that. I had no idea you had a wife. Thought you were married to your dogs. No, I'm married to a woman. Apparently, supposedly. The lighting's really nice. Okay, good. I'm glad. I mean, I'm just looking at this on my phone. So, you know. I don't know how it translates to your screen. Hope says amazing. Thank you, Hope. I'm glad. Adyasha says, love from Indie Elite. Well, thank you, Adyasha. Mom's the boss with a $10 super chat. Sweet Leia, feel better soon. Hugs to you. Thank you, Mom. So, Mom's the boss. Please do less. Please do less. You do way too much. Way too much. You should do an updated version of it with Archer as Superman carrying baby Jesus. Well, Jessica, I'm going to level with you. I would do that. And I don't think that's a bad idea. But so certain Christian conservatives in my life were not pleased with that Christmas card I made. They found it not funny. Rainy Evans Yake with a $2 super chat. I tried to make my husky watch, but he left. LOL. That's really funny. I love that. Thank you so much for the $2. Bug, you might want to move your table. You have been caught on Leia's couch. She's fine with him in that spot, actually. She's always been fine with him in that spot. I just made warm pumpkin loaf, and I bet Leia and Bug would love it. You're not wrong. Cac de Cubby with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. You guys, what are you doing tonight? You guys are amazing. Thank you. I just kind of want to hang out with you for a little bit. You should redo the card when you get a puppy and have Archer and Leia carrying the puppy. Oh, Raj. Ooh, now there's an idea, Raj. I did another card the next year, which was me beating up Santa. I was fighting Santa, and it was like, because I was like, well, the first year I saved Christmas. This year I'm gonna ruin Christmas. Ashley, thank you for the $5 super. You guys are amazing. Okay, you guys, nobody spend any more money on me. Just watch Archer and Leia. I'm gonna grab my laptop and see if I can find the other Christmas card. Hang on. I don't know that I can, but hang on. Hold, please. Okay. All right, I'm back. I've got my laptop. I'm looking for it. Just give me a second. No, I don't see it here. Don't know that I ever saved it. And I don't see it here. Oh, I'll show you one Christmas card my high school friends and I did. I genuinely think this is really stupid, which is why I love it. It's tremendously stupid. Hang on. This is me and all my high school friends. We did a Christmas card. Look how dumb this is. Wait, the camera's not focusing. Focus, camera. Look how stupid that is. I can't get the camera to focus. Anyway, that's me in the green. Just, why didn't anybody want to date us? You know what I mean? Cubby with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a really cute GIF. That's a really cute GIF. Does it look like blue? It is a little blue. It is a little blue. Yeah. Would you please shout out my sister's name, Evie? Clover, under no circumstances will I say, shout out to Clover's sister, Evie. That's not happening. Have you ever watched Violent Night? It's a great Xmas movie. No, I've not seen it, actually. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it. Jonathan, I'm going to need to be added to that Christmas card list, please. Venus, I haven't sent out Christmas cards in forever. Nikki B with a $5 super chat. My son Will and I love your channel. He really wants me to ask if you like Star Wars. I love Star Wars, Nikki. I love Star Wars. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat to you and Will. Yeah, I named my dog after it. That's how much I love it. Cubby with a $4 super chat. The For You gift. Thank you so much, Cubby. Cubby, you are now banned. You are now banned from spending money on me. Rose is banned. Cubby's banned. Maggie's banned. Ryan Brew is banned. And who else is banned? Mom's the Boss is definitely banned. You all spend too much money on me. You should do Christmas cards of the monsters. I would buy so fast. Okay, Amanda. Okay, yeah, I'll look into that. Clover Rose says, thank you so much for the shouting out. No, I refuse. I refuse to shout out your sister, Evie. Under no circumstances will I ever say, shout out to Clover's sister, Evie. It's not happening. Good luck. I love banning. This is great. Are you just banning left and right, Stormy? I've not been paying that close attention. I was looking for the Christmas cards. Will you ever be giving them a mom? Andy loves mangoes. Do you mean... I have bad news. I have bad news. Andy loves mangoes. RJ with a $4.99 pound super chat. Please take a picture of this because the Archer pose is incredible. We can just do a screenshot. We can just do a screenshot. King of ADHD with a $2 super chat. Holy tabs, Batman. You don't know the half of it. You guys, thank you so much. No, not another dad. No, I'm sorry. I do feel the need to apologize for just being, for being a boring straight dude. But yes, I am married. I've been with my wife for a while. We were dating when we got Archer and Leia as puppies. We are now married. She picked out Archer. I wanted a different dog. She really wanted Archer. I listened to her. She saved me from making the greatest mistake of my life. Because that dog right there, that one, that's my baby boy. And she was right and I was wrong. So yeah, she's incredible. Greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Rose with a $20 super chat. Rose, you gotta stop. I'm not even kidding. No, like, I'm actually, this isn't reverse psychology. This isn't like, Rose, don't give me the deed to your house. Don't do it. Don't give me the deed to your house, Rose. Don't you dare. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm being so serious. Stop spending money on me. Stop it. Stop it. Please stop. Does Archer bury socks in the yard as well? No, just Leia. I don't want to sound ungrateful, though, Rose. I am incredibly grateful. Thank you so much. Yeah, they are spending it on Leia. But yeah, $120, like, what? What? That's an upsetting amount of money. And again, I'm very grateful, but That's an upsetting amount of money. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, though. It does all go to the treat fund. Yes, that is true. So, yeah. Hang on. Sorry, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I'm really trying to find this Christmas card where I'm beating up Santa. And now I'm upset because I'm like, is this just lost to the annals of time? It was Christmas 2011. No, it wasn't Christmas 2011. No. Okay. Well, I can't find it. I'm sorry, everyone. It was not Christmas 2011. It was later than that. I tried. You are making money out of this? This is really disturbing. I am unsubscribing. That's, Ain, that's fair. Thanks for being here as long as you did. Cacta Cubby, you're a crazy, amazing straight dude, Jonathan. Thank you so much, Cubby. Marie says, I think we need a spray bottle with the word no emote for situations like this. Yes, I agree. I couldn't agree more. Dude, you're the first person to ever say my sister's name right. It's Evie? Or is it... I said Evie, didn't I? Himanshu, let them get to know someone else's pet, maybe. I don't know who you're responding to. Disney, I'm sorry. Another Derpsky comic idea. Leia and Archer take down Christmas. Another heist, but in the North Pole. That's not bad, Jessica. I like that. I like that. Hope, with a $5 super chat. Hope, this is too much. That's a really cute sticker, though. I like that laughing pup. Or is that a fox? I can't tell if that's... Is that like a Shiba or is that a fox? I think it's a Shiba. I'm doing it for the puppers. They're adorable. Wish I could get one. Just not in the situation to get one. Rose, well, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. And legitimately too generous. Chippa Thingy says, Jonathan, I love that you just don't take the bait with the assholes. You rock. What are you talking about? I make regular videos of me taking the bait with the assholes. I regularly make entire, 8-minute long videos of me taking the bait. You, a content creator, are making money creating free content for us? Shock. Sarcasm stars for those who need them. Aaron, listen, I've talked about this a lot. I feel very skeevy taking money from Archer and Leia fans. I'm slowly coming around to the idea that maybe I should start a Patreon. If only because that would help me make more and bigger content. But I want to take YouTube's money. I don't want to take your money. Your money's for you. YouTube, that money's for me. So, Laura Baker with a 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a really cute sticker. Look at that puppy. Look at that puppy. We are forcing you to take it. That is true, King of ADHD. But still. So, nobody should ever feel any sort of obligation ever to spend any amount of money on me or Archer or Leia. Archer and Leia, listen, they are incredibly spoiled dogs. So, yeah, for that reason, especially. They're pretty much all of my discretionary income goes to them. I maybe buy 1 or 2 video games a month, maybe a board game every other month, and then I'm kind of not kidding, all the rest of my money goes to Archer and Leia. Thank you, Venus. Yeah, Venus says you have never once asked for money. People have given it as a tip to say thank you for being there. It's fine. Thank you, Venus. That's very sweet of you to say. I do want to, I'm glad you brought that up because I do just want to say this out loud because there are some people on Facebook pretending to be me. If you ever see me asking you for money, it's probably not me. It's probably not me unless I make a video of it. Then it's me. It might not be AI. but I will never, like, I toyed with the idea of starting a GoFundMe for Leia's surgery because it is a massive expense. But and I know I've talked about this on the last couple of lives, and I know I'm in such a lucky position. I am in such a rare lucky position because I know that if I were to start a GoFundMe, it would get funded in like 2 hours. Like, I know that. And so I feel a responsibility to, like, not take advantage of my audience like that. So, yeah, there was one account on Facebook that was pretending to be me that was like, they were posting videos of Archer in the hospital like a year after he left the hospital, and they were saying things like, Archer's sick, please donate to my GoFundMe, like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to pay for his surgery. And like, it wasn't me doing that. And I was kind of aware of that when I was making the videos, because if you go back and watch those videos, they're like almost 2 years old now, but if you go back and watch them, in the videos I say the date and the year. I'm like, Tuesday, December, whatever, 2023. Like, I really go out of the way to say exactly when this is happening because, you know, people steal my content all the time. And at the time, I didn't want people to use this like years later, which I knew they would. And son of a bitch, they did. So, yeah. Adyasha, that's really sweet of you to say. That's really sweet of you to say. You don't have to be grateful though. Like, I'm glad you get like peace from it, but like, I do this for me, you know? I want people to get something from it. I'm humbled and grateful that people get something from it, but like, I do it because I get something from it. So, and like, I'm not talking about money. Appreciate how human you are about the whole situation and how kind you are to your viewers. The three of you deserve all the followers you have. Thank you. Rose, again, thank you so much. Like, guys, let's not glaze me too hard. I can be a dick. So let's be real, okay? I can be an acquired taste. There are plenty of people in my past who are like, don't like that guy. Disney Girl with a $20 super chat says, I always enjoy you getting them to sing DuckTales with you. Thank you so much, Disney Girl. Disney Girl. Thank you so much. That's really sweet of you. You guys, I really don't deserve you. I've seen that happen with a content creator with a chronic illness, and the impersonators always post stuff about previous health stuff. Like, it's so bad taste to do that. Yeah, no, it really is. It's disgusting. It's genuinely disgusting. No, Disney Girl, thank you for the fun. You're also a lot of fun in the Derps Court, so thank you. You need to do audiobooks or something. Very relatable and calming voice. Thank you, Hunting Bunny Rabbits. Yes, but the hater comment videos are my favorite besides DuckTales. I mean, well, Briar, they are my favorite to make, obviously. They just take forever. They take so long. Are they sleeping? Well, they're sleeping-ish. They could stir at any moment. Archer's using a pillow like he's people. Look at him use that pillow like he's people. Leia will probably go for a dip tonight. It depends how long they want to walk. Hey, Leia. Hi, it's me, Leia. I was here yesterday. Love your videos. I still find it funny that I look at the screen like you're talking to me. I love that, Leia. I love that. Jonathan, take the compliment, LOL. Amber, I am taking the compliment. I'm just saying, I also, you know, I can be a jerk sometimes. When was the last time they got together, Tendons? I mean, like an hour ago. Who's the more affectionate one? Yes. I would say. I would say they are equally affectionate. Actually, if anything, when one is getting attention and affection, the other gets very jealous. Desiree, I gave them turkey tendons on this video. Well, Archer got a turkey tendon on the video. Leia didn't want one. Oh my God, a Ghostbuster with 2 terror dogs? Ah, yes. I mean, that's the plan. I've told you that, right? That's my plan for the Halloween costume this year. Jessica Fisher with a $10 super chat wishing Leia a speedy recovery from myself and my Pop Kylo. Thank you so much, Jessica. Does Leia still love to dance to ELO? She does, Chloe. She just gets excited when other people get excited. Chupa Thingy, speaking of sleep, I have to tap out. Love from Michigan and have a good night. You know, Chupa Thingy, I should probably tap out soon, too. So you're only going to miss out on like 5-10 minutes. Also, Jonathan, you could do a Marvel movie. You really resemble Chris Pratt. Thank you, Amber. I'm considerably shorter than he is. He's like 6'3", I think. I am not. And he has a better hairline than me. And he's in better shape. But that last one I can fix. The second one I can fix, too. I just have to go to Turkey. Nobody laughed at that. Anthony did. Thank you, Anthony. Elizabeth says, guys, I have a funny joke. I'll be the judge of that, Elizabeth. Hairline is overrated, LOL. Women always tell me that. And every guy is like, nah, go to Turkey, you're right. It's not about you, Manders. It's about me. Speaking of Leia recovery, why did she need an x-ray? The short version is, I'm not trying to be cagey here. I've said it a bunch today. The short version is that she needs a TPLO surgery on her right hind knee. This knee right here. And she had one on her left hind knee 2 years ago, back in August of 2023. And, yeah. And she needs one on her right hind knee. She will be getting that sometime in the next month, I think. We haven't scheduled it yet. I need to talk to my wife about it. Yeah, so we're thinking right now, end of October, early November. And that would give me like a good 2-month window before I have to travel again, where I could just spend that with Leia. And that's like a critical 2 months for her healing. So, Desiree, I really want to apply to be on The Amazing Race. I actually, for years, I have been threatening to apply me and my wife to The Amazing Race. I'm going to level with you. I think we'd make great television. I think I'd have a lot of fun shit-talking the other groups behind their backs, like when we're in cabs and stuff. I drive stick. I can drive stick. I drive stick every day. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I have a rule, though. Here's my thing. I will do high and slow. I will do low and fast. I will not do high and fast. So when they're like, you got to jump out of a plane or bungee jump, I'll be like, I am out. I am not doing that. High and fast, no thank you. If they're like, oh, you've got to, like, walk across this tightrope on a suspension bridge, I'll be like, oh, great, I'll do that. That's high, but it's slow. I'll do high and slow all day and night. I'll do low and fast all day and night. High and fast, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I would do Survivor, too. That would be great. I would have so much fun doing Survivor. Actually, my dad loved Survivor, so I would weirdly feel like, I'd be like, I'm doing it for my dead father. And I kind of mean that unironically. But I don't ever want to eat anything I've seen alive. And maybe that's a dumb, arbitrary rule, but that is a rule of mine And I feel like on Survivor too often they're like, eat this alive thing. And I just don't want to do that. Yeah, you're still live. Hi, Jonathan, Leia, and Archer. Hey, Maggie. Welcome to the party. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live. They are very eepy right now, but regardless, I'm going to have to walk them at some point today. And, yeah. I don't want to meet the animal and then know that it's dinner. Yeah, Stormy, no, I'm right there with you. I feel the same way about, like, I don't want to eat anything that looks like it did when it was alive. So, like, a suckling pig, no thank you. Like, fish with the head still on, I'm like, no, this is weirdly grotesque for me. Like, shrimp, sometimes the shrimp are just, like, they have the legs and the eyes and everything, and I'm just like, no. No, thank you. I don't want to eat anything that looks like it did when it was alive. And I don't want to eat anything I've seen alive. And I definitely don't want to eat anything that is alive. That's kind of my like three. That's my three things. Yeah. I would love to get another husky, Siams. I would love to get another husky. I mean, Emily, I don't think so. I mean, Maggie, you're not wrong. Anyway, long story short, I think at some point before I die, I will apply to be on The Amazing Race. I've not done it yet. You bet your ass I'm going to talk up how many followers my dogs have, though. You bet your ass I'm going to do that. I am shameless about that when I'm applying for things. Like whenever I apply for the Twitch front page, which again, Tuesday, October 21st, twitch.tv/Siberian Derpskis. Every time I apply, I'm like, hey, I know I only have like 5,000 followers here, but I have 1.9 million elsewhere. I'm very shameless about it. Okay, well, I've never said that. I would never ever look down on anyone with fewer followers for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you think that anyone's value is proportional to the number of followers they have on any given social media platform, you are an idiot. I'm sorry. It just does not matter whatever that number is. That is not a thing that you should place a value next to. The second is that there's always going to be someone who has a lot more followers than you. Always. No matter how many you have, there's someone who's got a lot more. And third is it doesn't exactly like necessarily translate to anything. I think somebody, I don't remember where I first heard it or even like who first coined it. So I'm not trying to take credit for this. I would cite my sources. I just genuinely don't know what they are. I can't remember. But they have said that like social media is the illusion of fame. And I think that's a really good way of putting it. Because my life hasn't like changed all that much. I'm still living in the same house and I still walk my dogs the same and have relatively the same routine. But like people recognize us a lot more. And sometimes podcasts will be like, hey, can we interview you? Like, which is weird. So describing it as the illusion of fame, I think is quite apt. But yeah, it's fake. It's fake. Now, that being said, I'm not dismissive of it because I'm really grateful for the audience and the platform. I'm so humbled by the amount of people who love Archer and Leia as much as I do in the same way that I do. That just means so much to me. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for it. So I don't want to sound ungrateful because grateful is the primary emotion that I feel. And it's just awesome. It's just so fun to connect with as many people that way. Like, I love doing these live streams and chatting with you guys. I love streaming on Twitch. It's so fun. I'm really proud of how quickly the Siberian Derp Squad has grown, and how fun and wonderful that community is. And I've made really, really great connections because of it. And I know other people have made connections because of it. And that's just like the coolest goddamn thing on the planet. I think the best thing that's ever happened is, if you follow my Instagram, you probably have seen my Instagram stories. I post like 20 or 30 stories a day, something like that. And I regularly post on Instagram stories about dogs who are in need, who are on death row. And on 4 separate occasions, I have had someone DM me and say, "This is my dog. They are my world. I love them more than anything. I adopted them because I saw you post about them being in need. Thank you for posting them." And that is the coolest goddamn thing on the planet. That is so incredible, because I think you have an inkling of how much Archer and Leia mean to me, and how much all of my animals throughout my life have meant to me. And that I got to play a tiny role in helping connect someone with an animal, and an animal with someone, is just like the most humbling, incredible thing. It's only happened 4 times that I know of, but oh boy, 1 is just like the greatest thing on the planet. And 4, that's unbelievable. And again, I am the smallest link in that chain. The vast majority of that goes to the people who do the adopting, fosters, rescues, shelter staff, like all of the above. Like, I was the town crier, basically, who got the word out. But it's really incredible. It's really humbling. Yeah. I know I came for the Huskies, but I stayed for your vibe. Thank you, Briar. You hear that, Archer? She wouldn't have stayed if it were just you. She stayed because of me, Archer. Me! Now that is so cool. Those stories make me want to go adopt them all. Yeah, Maggie, me too. Oh my God, Maggie, me too. That's one of my, like, lottery fantasies. One of my lottery fantasies is building, like, a big, like, husky rescue. Kitty Jane says, hey. Hey, Kitty Jane. E. Blake says, huskies are a lot of work. My 12-year-old gets 4 walks a day. Yeah. I mean, I had a husky live to be 3 months shy of his 18th birthday. And on the day he died, he walked 4 miles. So, yeah, Paul, I keep threatening to do that. I keep threatening to just, like, put the camera on the huskies for, like, a couple of hours and loop the video and put some, like, lo-fi beats to it and post it and be like, 10 hours of huskies snapping. What non-husky dog is your favorite pup influencer? Desiree, that's a really good question. I don't know that I have an answer. That's a really good question. I just don't know that I have an answer. Jade the Sable GSD is pretty good. I also, not a dog, I really like Fat Panko Cat, because her markings are so similar to Roxy, or not Roxy, I'm sorry, to Spartacus. That Fat Panko Cat just looks like a fat, cross-eyed Spartacus to me. So I really like seeing her on my Instagram feed, because she just looks so much like Spartacus, and I miss Spartacus a lot. Yeah, I mean, Nala Stomps obviously is incredible. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are just like, you're rattling them off. These are all great accounts. Yeah. Yeah, Boomer the Land Cloud. I actually was in um Bend, Oregon for Thanksgiving last year, which is where Boomer the Land Cloud lives. And I've never DM'd with that woman, Boomer's mom. But I almost reached out to her to say, like, hey, I'm going to be in Bend. Do you want to do a collab? But we ended up renting an Airbnb that didn't allow dogs. So Archer and Leia didn't get to come to Thanksgiving. And my wife's parents were renting the Airbnb. Like, they picked it out. So I didn't want to tell them, like, no, you got to let me bring my dogs. I didn't want to sound ungrateful. So we never did I never even reached out to her. But that was my plan. I thought that would be cool. You should upload more videos of baby Archer and Leia. Yeah, I mean, I would, Anaya, I should. You're correct. Yes, I have more. I have plenty more. Hey, man, when you gonna get into voice acting? I mean, I don't have a talent agent. So I think step one would be getting a talent agent and recording a demo and actually putting myself out there. And I have not taken those steps yet. Who's got the time? My philosophy on this right now is that if a casting agent DMs me and is like, "Hey man, I want you in this thing," I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not going hard out of my way. So, Clover Rose says, "Night monsters, Jonathan." Good night, Clover. Kiara Grant says, "If they are napping now, will they be up in the middle of the night?" 100%, Kiara. 100%. Anne says, question, if Archer and Leia could be a Pokemon, what Pokemon would they be? They'd both be Growlithe. You are my most favorite Husky creator. I absolutely love both of these cuties. Thank you so much, Type Decker. Me too. Jigglypuff's a good answer, Disney girl. Jigglypuff is a good answer. Why didn't you get them Firestones? I don't know. That's a great question. My boy goes in and out of the yard all night. Yeah, JC. I mean, that's pretty much Archer. Yeah, an Arcanine. Yeah, I can see an Arcanine. Yeah. Why is there only photo of Archer and Leia and all of you guys in your YouTube profile photo? Oh, because Archer and Leia are the stars of the show, Anaya. I'm so sorry if you updated everyone on this already. I joined late, but is everything all right with Leia? Ev, it's okay. You can always ask. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go into too crazy details just because, like, I've gone into so many details already. I'm not trying to be cagey. I've just been talking about it all day. But the short version is Leia needs a TPLO surgery on her right hind knee. She will probably get that sometime between the end of October, beginning of November. I just need to talk to my wife about it, and we need to schedule it. That's the short version. Yeah, Archer vibes Psyduck. He does a little bit vibe Psyduck. He's not super nervous, though. Archer's not really a nervous dog. And Psyduck just, like, always strikes me as, like, he's got a 24/7 tummy ache, You could make your millions doing audiobooks for those romance books Book Talk is always going on about. My wife has talked about that because she loves like any kind of smutty fae romance book. She is all in on. She is all in on. And she's just like, I think you could make some money if you did readings of this. I was like, well, I actually think I might, like, get sued if I did that. But I don't want to make fetish content. That's, like, zero shade, zero like, I don't think it's, like, beneath me or anything like that. And I do think, like, a lot of that should be destigmatized 100%. I just don't want to make that kind of content. So I'm not a prude. I don't want to make it. So I make the kind of content that I want to make. I have gone on the record though that if I can make like, I don't know, if I make like $1 million a month for 3 months in a row, yeah, I'll do it. I'll go nuts. If you guys give me that kind of rich, I'll do it. I'll make it happen. Actually, what did I say? That's a little expensive. I think I said $100,000 a month for 3 months in a row. I think you can check me on that. It was on a YouTube live like a month ago. I think I said that. And that's a really lovely compliment. Thank you, sincerely. People complimenting me on my voice is like really wonderful. Thank you. No, I think you should narrate Regency romances. Okay. Well, the only Regency romance I know of is like Bridgerton. That's the only one I know of. I'm sure there are more. That's the only one I know of. Speaking as an avid reader, I could see you voicing best in a mystery or thriller genre. Thank you. Oh no, Maggie, that's awful. Wait, what happened, Maggie? Wait, I missed it. I missed what you said. I'm listening on my iPods, and on the manhunt to find a mouse my husky decided to bring in the house. Oh no! Oh no! Diesel, why did you do that? Oh, Diesel. I'm sorry, Maggie, that's awful. If you could get turtle shells and sunglasses, Squirtle Squad would be a really cute Halloween costume for Archer and Leia. That would be cute. They would not tolerate the sunglasses on their head. I promise you, they would just rip them off the moment they could. The shells, I could get them to wear. I would love to hear you narrate self-help audiobooks. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that, E. Blake, because I would think it was too funny to give bad advice. I would start giving really, really bad advice, but I'd do it in the self-help voice. You know, I don't even know what I would say, but it would be really bad advice. It'd be like, well, first thing in the morning, you need to wake up and make your bed. A clean bed is a clean mind, and it is a centering exercise for you to start the day. After that, pull out your phone and start texting your exes. Don't forget to cyberbully their current boyfriends on all of the alt Instagram accounts that you've made. Like I would just give terrible advice. I would just have too much fun. I'd go off script. I'd go rogue. So and there would be a lawsuit. It would be bad. It would be really, really, really bad. I know she said she's not interested in you, but she's just playing hard to get. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, I probably shouldn't have made that joke. That's real toxic advice. You know what? Sorry, everyone. I apologize. I'm a wholesome content creator. I make wholesome pet content. Sorry. Sue, results from Leia's x-ray. She needs TPLO surgery on her right hind knee. We will be scheduling it sometime in the next month. Pre-canceled. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for just getting out in front of it. I appreciate you. Claire, I'm glad you're laughing. Thank you. You should do an advice from Archer and Leia video like that. That's that. Jessica, you've been knocking these ideas out of the park tonight. Can you give Leia a small pet from my side sometime later? I will do it later, Type Decker. I will, 100%. But I guarantee she does not want me to pet her right now. Stuff not to be clipped out of context. Oh. I'll double down. If you clip it, I'll be like, this is great advice. Sorry, I meant why isn't there a photo of all you guys instead of just Archers? All of you are the stars. And yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I should probably update some of those photos. Thank you, Marie. You're a kind liar. I would buy a Jonathan self-help book. Maggie, don't waste your money, but send it to your enemies. Send it to your nemesis. Get Archer a husky pup, please. I want to, Kitty, I want to so badly. Take care, Cubby. Hey, Cubby, thank you for everything tonight. You were super generous. Thank you. They do look like little angels. It's all a ruse. What's my favorite movie to watch growing up? Ooh, I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know. I'm not trying to dodge your questions tonight, Desiree. I'm just like, I don't know. You know, I've never actually seen Balto, Victoria, believe it or not. But I at least once a week, I get a comment where people are like, I'm sorry, but Archer looks exactly like Steel from Balto. I did love the Goonies, Paul. I did. Yeah. Have you played Pokemon games, like the OG ones? And if so, which one's your favorite out of them? I actually haven't played that many Pokemon games. I shockingly haven't played that many Pokemon games. I think I played, like, Leaf Green. Whenever they re-released the original ones on the Game Boy Advance, like, I played those. And then I played Pokemon Arceus for a bit. I never beat it. And then I think I did Sword and Shield. Can't remember which version I had. It was the DS one, whatever the DS one was. What kind of candy do you hand out for Halloween? You know, Paul, I bought, we moved into this house, I bought a bunch of candy, and nobody showed up to my house on Halloween. And every single year I've been here, nobody has showed up to my house on Halloween. So I haven't bought any candy for the past couple of years because just like nobody shows up. But I go all out. I go to Costco. I get the big. I get full size candy bars. I would like to have a Jonathan gaming stream if the monsters would let you, LMAO. I mean, Victoria, I stream on Twitch all the time. I streamed on Twitch earlier today. We played Silent Hill F. Have you been getting, have they been getting scared of the Halloween yard decor? Yes, I will credit the Huskies. They never get scared at the same house twice. But they like twice a season. But when the decorations first go up, they're like, what the hell? And they're like, oh, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool, we're good. So. What's my favorite candy brand? I don't know, Marilyn. That's a great question. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go with a, what's it called? What's the one that's just like peanuts and caramel? What's that one called? I'm just blanking on it. I'm brain farting on it. What is it called? Payday. Thank you. Yes, Payday. That's what I was thinking. Payday. Like, weirdly simple. Like, kind of 2 ingredients. It's got a nice mix of, like, salty and sweet. It's a really good, like, soft, chewy caramel. It, like, doesn't feel like it's going to, like, pull my teeth out. Yeah, Payday, I think. Payday might be my favorite candy bar. But I don't really get candy bars a lot. Ooh, no, I have a real answer for you. It's a Reese's Take 5. And it's called a Take 5 because it's like 5 ingredients. Can't remember what they are, but it's like chocolate, pretzel, peanut butter, something and something. They're so good. Those are real good. Yeah, Take 5 is incredible. Honestly, the only time I get candy bars is when I'm on a long road trip and I'm stopping for gas or something like that. That's like the only time I eat candy bars now. 100 grams, pretty good. Yeah, there aren't a lot of candy bars I dislike. You know what? Milky Way I think is overrated. No, Three Musketeers is overrated. But Three Musketeers is like the diet candy bar. Dead Ninja, we're talking about candy bars right now. Stop drinking alcohol and my sweet tooth has gone through the roof. Well, congratulations, Anthony, on cutting out alcohol. That's incredible. You should be proud of that. Ooh, my kids leave behind the paydays. I like them too. Not something I give myself, but good. You know, I don't know what it is about a payday. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. Yeah. Ketchup chips from Canada. I've definitely had ketchup chips before. They're fine. Like, I like chips, so. Yeah, U.S. chocolate's bad. Hunting bunny rabbits. Like, it's fine. Like, I don't have a particularly, discerning palate. So, like, I'm not kicking U.S. chocolate out of bed, but I acknowledge that it's, like, not as good as European chocolate. If you put down a piece of European chocolate and a piece of American chocolate, and you're like, pick which one you want to eat, 10 out of 10 times I'm going for the European chocolate. It's because, I mean, the short version is capitalism. The longer version is, like, we use high fructose corn syrup and like just cheaper ingredients, and American mass chocolate kind of tastes a little waxy by default. However, that I'm just talking like Hershey's and like really big national chocolate things. You can find regional chocolatiers that make great chocolate. I'm from Pittsburgh. Ceres's Candy is headquartered in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, which is like 20 minutes south of Pittsburgh. They're incredible. I will die on this hill. A Ceres's Candy milk chocolate covered pretzel is like, my mouth is literally watering just thinking about it. That's my, hands down, my favorite chocolate covered pretzel. Yes, I grew up eating them, but also I've had a lot of chocolate covered pretzels. They all fall short. You know what, Hope? I like the Kirkland brand peanut butter cups more than like a Reese's. I think they're better. Saris. I think it's Sarris apostrophe. So like Saris's Candy. Sarris. In Canonsburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Kirkland does have their own cups. Yeah. Also, the like mini peanut butter cups that you can get from Trader Joe's, I cannot buy them because I will legit eat the whole package in one sitting. Not a joke, not an exaggeration. I have no willpower around them. They're that good. The mini ones, you can just keep popping them in your mouth because they're so tiny. You're just like, let's go. About to watch Star Wars with the boys. Times are good. Hope Leia as well. Thank you so much, Maxim. Favorite sweet baked good? Ooh, I don't know. I make a mean cream puff. I've not perfected it, but I guess I just really like a creme anglaise. I like a really like vanilla-y custard. I've heard such good things about the Trader Joe's dark chocolate peanut butter cups. No, they live up to the hype, Stormy. They really do. They really, really do. And I know I'm weird. Like, a lot of people disagree with me. I think people disagree with me more often. I prefer milk chocolate to dark chocolate. Like, I like dark chocolate, but I prefer milk chocolate. And those Trader Joe's dark chocolate peanut butter cups, goddamn. Goddamn. Jonathan, Leia, and Archer, have a great rest of the night. Have to find this mouse. Bye. Thanks for being here, Maggie. Good luck. Godspeed. Mander says there's a P.O. box on the website. Yes, that is true. If you go to SiberianDurfskis.com, it should direct you to my campsite, where all my links are, and right at the tippy top is a P.O. box. However, no one should feel any sort of obligation to send me, Archer, or Leia anything. All three of us are quite spoiled. So. Thank you, Stormy. Stormy just linked it. Thank you. Hey, guys. I know the Huskies are snoozing right now. It's so cold out here. I'm freezing. I am going to have to walk them at some point tonight. I'm just going to get it over with now and take them for a walk. It's already 8:10 here. So, I've really enjoyed hanging out with you guys, though. This has been so fun. Thank you. Thank you so much. To everyone who sent in a super chat, you have been exceptionally generous tonight. I earnestly don't deserve you. Leia does. Archer does. But I sure don't. I've been going for an hour and 40 minutes now. So, I will go live tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go live on YouTube, but at a minimum, I'll go live on Twitch tomorrow. And, yeah, just thanks for everything, you guys. I really appreciate it. And I will be going to the P.O. Box this week, Mom's the Boss. I will. I have at least 2 packages waiting for me there, so I will go pick them up. Yeah. And, you guys are incredible. Just thank you so much for everything. And have a great night. And, yeah, I appreciate you all. Thanks again for everything. So, bye for now. Bye.